So today in this class we can study the sewage treatment. So first we should know what is meant by a sewage. A sewage means it is a liquid waste. It is a liquid waste composed by the waste from domestic activities as well as the industrial activities. So, sewage will be consisting of both the organic and inorganic impurities in dissolved or colloidal or suspended forms. It also contains pathogenic and non-pathogenic bacteria. So sewage will consisting of two types of bacteria. One is aerobic bacteria, another one is anaerobic bacteria. So the bacteria which live and grow on dissolved or free oxygen. The bacteria which live and grow on dissolved or free oxygen and decompose the organic impurities of sewage into nitrates, sulfates, carbon dioxide, etc. are called as aerobic bacteria, and this, due to the decomposition of this organic matter, will not produce any offensive smell. The second type of bacteria is anaerobic bacteria. So the bacteria which live and grow in absence of free or dissolved oxygen, and it can start the decomposition of sewage when the DO content, that is dissolved oxygen level of content of sewage, falls below a particular limit and produces hydrogen sulfide, the methane and ammonia gas. Due to the production of these gases, the sewage will be having a bad smell, and that water is called as a stale. So therefore, when such type of sewage water, when it is leaved into the or passed into the water bodies like rivers, lakes, so it will affect on the fish as well as the other aquatic life. So due to the production of color and smell affecting the quality of water, and due to the presence of pathogenic bacteria, it causes the various waterborne diseases. So therefore, before putting this type of sewage into natural water bodies, it requires treatment, and it is called as a sewage treatment. So sewage treatment, that is sewage is consisting of, that is the impurities like in the form of suspended, colloidal, dissolved microorganisms as impurities. So all these can be removed in 3 steps. The first step is the primary treatment, that is called as the physical and chemical treatment. The second one is secondary treatment, it is called as a biological treatment, and third one is called as a chemical treatment. So primary treatment, that is the first one is the removal of largely suspended and floating matters. So these largely suspended and floating matters can be removed by passing the sewage into the bar screens and mesh screens. So these largely floating and suspended particle will retain on the mesh. So only the sewage containing dissolved impurities, suspended and colloidal particles will pass it. The second one is removal of oil and greasy particles. The removal of oil and greasy particles can be removed by treating with the air. So when the air is vigorously passed, so oil and greasy particles will form a foam, that is a froth on the surface of water. So this can be removed by skimming. So removal of silt and grit. So silt and grit, so that is silt and grit means the heavy sand and mud are called as a grit. So it can be removed by passing through a large tank where the velocity of the water is reduced and they become heavy and they will settle at the bottom. And lastly, so finely suspended particles can be removed by passing through a sedimentation process. That means here the sewage water is to be treated with alums like ferric alum and potash alum. So therefore, in this primary treatment, we can remove largely suspended and floating matters, silt and grit, and also oil, greasy particles, as well as a portion of finely unsuspended particles. So now this sewage is passed into the secondary treatment. So in this secondary treatment, it is called as a biological treatment. So there are two methods are there. One is trickling water method, another one is the activated sludge process. In this activated sludge process, first after the primary treatment, the sewage water is passed into the large tank. So in the next step, the activated sludge, that is the sludge from the previous process, is spread on the surface of water. Second step. Third step, so air is vigorously passed. So in order to bring the good contact between, air is vigorously passed for several hours in order to bring a good contact between microorganisms present in the microorganisms as well as the bacteria which are present in the sludge and organic matter in the sewage. So in presence of air and sunlight, allow them to take place sufficient oxidation. Here, after the sufficient oxidation, carbon will get oxidized to carbon dioxide. So sulfur will get oxidized to sulfur dioxide or sulfate, and similarly nitrogen will get oxidized into nitrates or nitrates. Then, so after this, so this sewage is passed into the sedimentation tank. Here, so sludge become heavy and it will settle at the bottom. A part of the sludge is used as a fertilizer and the remaining sludge is used for the next treatment for the next upcoming batch. So now after this secondary treatment, now the sewage is passed into the tertiary treatment. So in this treatment, it is also called as a chemical method. It is for the removal of dissolved impurities and microorganisms. So first step, the removal of phosphates. So these phosphates can be removed by treating with lime. Lime means calcium hydroxide in water. So that is, phosphates will react with calcium. There will be a formation of calcium phosphate. This is insoluble. So this can be separated by filtration. Next, the effluent is to be treated with H2S gas in order to remove the heavy metals like mercury and lead. The mercury and lead will react with H2S gas and they form insoluble metal sulfides, lead sulfide or mercuric sulfide. So similarly, sewage water, next it is treated with what? Charcoal in order to remove the organic compounds. So next, no single method is suitable for the removing the finely and suspended particles. Finally, it is also again treated with alum to remove the colloidal impurities by treating with the various coagulating agents like ferric alum or potash alum. So finally, the sewage is to be treated with disinfectants such as a bleaching powder or passing ultraviolet light to remove the pathogenic bacteria. So this is about the sewage treatment.